I'm Bronwen Capshaw, and we finally got a request to do Ouran High School Host Club. Yay! This was apparently for a user that wants to explain to her mom what Ouran is about, and I'm a little, like, I'm kind of hesitant to do this because I don't want her parents to yell at me for using language, so don't blame me if you parents don't like what you're watching. Okay, so Ouran High School Host Club is about these 6 boys that start a host club at their high school, and a host club essentially is like where guys wait on girls that seek a tentative conversation, is what Wikipedia describes it as. So it's like basically this establishment where a bunch of girls get to be waited on by hot guys. So the 6 guys are Kyoyo Otari, who's like the cool type, and he's the head of the host club, kind of. He's like the co-president of it. Then there's Hikaru and Kaoru Hitachi, which are the Hitachi brothers, and they're twins, and so that's their whole like shtick. And then there's Honey Senpai and Mori Senpai, who Honey Senpai is really small and he looks like a 7-year-old, but he's actually the oldest member of the group. Then Mori Senpai is this really, really tall, stoic one, so that's their thing. And then there is Tamaki Suo, who's the president of the club, and he is the princely type. So it's these 6 guys, and they have this host club at their high school, which is for like the elite and really powerful people of Japan, and they're all really rich. And they just sort of do this for fun. I think they're making profit off of it, knowing Kiyoya he would. So what happens is one day this girl runs into the host club and she knocks over a Ming vase. Her name is Haruhi Fujioka. And, you know, she looks like a boy at first. She has this really short, awkward cropped hair. She has these giant glasses that cover up her face, and she's wearing this like baggy, oversized clothing because she can't afford a uniform for this school. So the host club is like, well, you knocked over this vase and we were going to auction it off next week, and it was like 300,000 yen. And so they're like, hey, you have to pay us back for this. And she's like, I'm really poor, I can't pay you back. And they're like, oh, it's okay, you can work for us instead, like do manual labor around the club. So they start working her as like the host club's dog. And right now, Kyoya's the only one that realizes that she's a girl. The rest of them think that she's a boy. So as the episode goes on, Tamaki, the leader of it, realizes that she's actually kind of attractive as a boy, which I don't know if that's offensive or not, but anyway, so he's like, forget being the host club's dog, you're gonna be a host with us. And she's like, but I don't want to be a host. So they fix up her hair, they get her contact lenses, they get her a boy's uniform, and she looks like a pretty stellar man. And you know, she keeps on hinting, like, not really, but like there are things that she does that kind of hint to the rest of the host club that she's a girl. I think the Hitachi is the next one to get it because she throws them out of her dressing room, and then Mori Senpai gets it because he has to save her from something, and then Honey Senpai gets it because she like gets all googly-eyed at his cute little bunny rabbit that he calls Usa-chan. So Tamaki's the only one that doesn't get that she's a girl. At the end of the episode, he walks in on her changing because she got wet somehow. I think someone spilled a drink on her, so she has to change. And he walks in on her and realizes that she's a girl, and is just sort of like, oh, I think I'm in love with you now. And you're like, Tamaki, what the hell? So the entire series is just him using these ridiculous means to try and get her attention, and the rest of the host club just being like, okay boss, you're an idiot. And they're all, you know, bonding with Haruhi. They're making friends with her. She's the only one that can tell Hikaru and Kaoru apart. You know, Kyoya lets her in on his life story. I don't know what's going on with Mori and Honey. They can be shipped in the corner over there. It's a really fun anime, and it's constantly making fun of the fact that it's an anime or a shoujo kind of thing. It's really funny, and it's really cute, and by the end of it, you don't really know what's going